All right. Welcome to another episode of the Purely Talk Podcast. Man. Thank you for joining us on another episode. I am your host, Mr. D.A.T., and this is my guy.
_T Hills. Follow me for more life advice, people.
Follow the man for more life advice. Today we're shorthanded, but we'll still make it work. Shout out to my boy that is at work. Hey, man, you got to do what you got to do.
Get it, baby.
Hey, man, don't forget, my wife told me I got to let y'all know y'all can listen to us on Spotify, iHeart, Apple. We're on every streaming platform. You can check us out on YouTube. We're everywhere you listen to podcasts. She said get that out in the beginning of the podcast, because I guess people have been asking where they can check us out. And since I never say it, or we never say it at the beginning of the pod, right, y'all don't be knowing. But anywhere you listen to podcasts, that's where we're at. Spotify, Apple, iHeart, anywhere and everywhere. YouTube.
From iHeart to your heart.
Oh, wow. Good
you
job,
like that,
huh?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh,
but let's get this going. Let's get this going in the comments, and then let's get this debate going. Should he put me on the next album? Right? I'm not an artist, right? But I did dibble and dabble, you know what I'm saying, in a little bit of, you know what I'm saying?
He already put a hole in this case. Should he put me on his album, and then he starts off with, I'm not an artist. Why would I put you on my album if you're not an artist?
Because that could help you intensify your creativity, right? Because I'm looking at it from a different lens. I can tell you how to look at it from the eye of the audience, and you can give me your opinion of the view of the artist, and that way I can become better.
Wait, so is this for you or for me?
I just wanted to be on the album.
Now I'm confused. I'm like, hold up. This is
I don't have to be like, you know what I'm saying? I don't have to be, how can I say this? I don't have to be rapping or doing like, you know what I'm saying? Let me get on that bitch saying like, yeah, dude, welcome to the Sweat Hotel or something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
he's about to sue us. He's about to sue us. You stole his whole thing. The Sweat Hotel, that's his whole thing.
I just gave you an example of what I could possibly do on the album.
Table.
Or I could rap too.
Give me one bar.
One bar?
One bar. Not a whole. Don't steal Wayne, too, because I know you can recite him from heart. I know, he about to go with something. I'm like, what? Come on, give me one bar.
One bar.
Let the crowd decide. Anything. Look, I'm making it free. Anything. Try not to curse, please.
So that's what the rap should be about. You know what I'm saying?
Try not to curse?
That should be the concept.
Okay.
I'm gonna come on that. Yeah, I'll come on that bad boy. I shoot. Remember we did it the first time. I said I shoot him. You was like, wait, Ty, how we ain't doing that? Yeah, and then you know what I'm saying. You can come on that bit and be like, you know what I'm saying? And like, I'll interlude.
Look, he did all of that and still didn't give me not one bar.
I'm just telling you what I could do. I ain't never said that I was gonna be the greatest artist.
I didn't say you were. I'm just
all right. Let me spit, man. Let me spit just for the audience. Just for the audience.
That's what I'm asking for.
I say I'm hotter than the devil with a fever and a revel, you heard?
That sounds like somebody's bar. That sounds like somebody's bar.
I butchered it, but it was somebody else's stuff.
It sound dope enough. Hey man, they say stealing or imitation is flattery
is a form of flattery.
Right. So I mean, if you're imitating whoever you stole, you're you must be a great artist and you must like them.
Exactly. Good artist. Good. What do you say? Good
artist steal.
Great artist take.
Yeah, something like that. But I don't know if you should take that because then.
But let me know if I should get on this man's album. Y'all say yes, yeah. Put the Hills on the album. Put the Hills on the album. So I get a writer's credit.
Before y'all decide what y'all want, please go listen to my music first of all, because y'all are listening to my music and I can tell. Okay. Let me stop. I apologize. I don't want to be forceful. I would appreciate it if y'all go check your boy out.
It's okay.
And then decide if y'all want Ty on it. If Ty would add. Matter of fact, look at the few podcasts we've been on and tell me if Ty would add or take away from the music. I'm just saying. Just looking at our personalities, how we would blend. But let's get straight to it, man. Today is the weekend. Well, not today. It's not the weekend, but it's the weekend. And Megan Thee Stallion dropped a new song called Hiss. On the song, apparently she throws a few jabs at Nicki Minaj. They're saying she also threw some jabs at Drake and a few other people. But
you know what she said?
I can't recite it from the top of my head, but it was something to the note of like something about Megan's Law. Or she was like, you ain't mad at Megan, you're mad at Megan's Law, right? And that was weird at first. I was like, what does that mean?
Yeah.
So Megan's Law is where's my phone at? I could just look it up here. Megan's Law is something referring to child predators. How they gotta whenever they move into a new community or they move into a new town, they have to register and let the people know, hey man, I'm a child predator. So that was obviously a shot at
that's a bar.
at
When you put it out like that, that's a bar.
at Nicki's husband, because he's been,
That's a bar. Wow, okay.
So that being said, Nicki response that same night was to go on live on Instagram and say a few different stuff. She made a song or a clip talking about B-word got big foot, something foot, get up on your good foot or something like that. And I was like, that is so whack. It's so whack.
That's your opinion. Music is subjective.
That's what I'm about to say. I butchered how she said it because even how she said it to me was whack, but people were like, oh, she's making fun of Megan's not having a good foot because she got shot in her foot or whatever.
Oh,
hey man, this man no, but that is so whack. It's so whack.
No, think about it.
My phone.
Think about it.
My phone.
Because what she's saying, bro, she's saying is what a lot of people and a lot of women have been saying behind this girl back for a long time. They just weren't saying it to her face. Now those same people are parading Nicki's comments.
I get that, but what I'm saying is that bar is whack. Something
I
about
don't know, son. Nicki, I gotta hear because Nick come with it.
I'm saying she can
I
rap,
gotta hear
and that's what you came up with. I'm gonna look it up.
It probably was just something off the head because she do take her time.
No, she wasn't free. She had recorded this.
Yeah,
they put a beat on the back of it, and it wasn't no in the moment thing where she just she on live saying I got a big foot. I'm gonna put it on the big. Nah. She got this written. Nah. Let me see. I'm trying to find it.
A lot of people be talking praising Megan, but behind the closed Bigfoot, they probably be saying the same stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, I mean, I ain't mad.
Just because she's tall, you know what I mean? Like, it is what it is.
I get it, but
I just want to keep it to music.
Minaj,
just keep it to music. I feel like it'd be cool.
Keep it music. Okay, perfect. Since you said that, keep it music.
Right.
Let me see.
Did they keep it to music, or did it go further?
Well, as of right now, they're keeping it music because it hasn't turned violent. Now. Okay.
So just talking about feet and then
Megan.
Cause everybody knows about Nicki's husband. She should know if people are going to attack her, that's one thing they gonna say about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? You did marry a pedophile.
Hold up, that's not it. Cause I want to get to that. Dang, bro, what is it? This is too long. I should have had this clipped up already, bro. I'm sorry for y'all. I should have had this clipped up already, but
from what I heard at the beginning, I knew she had to go in.
It broke the Apple Music record. It broke the Spotify record. Shout out to Amazon and Pandora. Yeah. Play it again, Drew man.
This is the.
I'm about to post a picture of my feet.
I'm about to post a picture of my feet. That's crazy. So whack though, in my opinion.
Wait,
bro, just play it.
Party emptied a full clip, so I hope that was gotten back to Miss Lion Lipo.
Oh my goodness.
Because I told her to conjure up her mama and
oh,
that's what. Okay, look. Basically, Nicki Minaj said the B word, Bigfoot. B word got a big foot. I call it Bigfoot. Stop something, hop on your good foot. Right, that was the diss back. Right now, the following day, I guess once Megan's diss set in and it kind of settled in, Nicki came back on live the following day. Or that same day, I guess, but later that day, and said all of this negative stuff about.
You said they kept it to music.
Bro, but what?
That wasn't music.
What I'm thinking you talking about is violence. That's what I'm thinking. You're talking about taking it farther because this is right now. It's just words. So before you go there, as y'all can hear, Nicki went in and started talking about Megan's mom. You need to go conjure.
Baby, because I told her to conjure up her mama and apologize. You don't lie on your dead mom.
Oh.
Don't do that. So, yeah, all of your lies are being exposed because I held my... Because I felt like, you know what, it's all fair in love and war. People, but it's family, this family, that family, that. And I told y'all, after I pushed out my son, I said, don't talk about my motherfucking family. I am married. I am a married mama. So actually, I should have been bumping Partisan on this track. Because Partisan is the one that said you lie on your dead mother when you lie, bitch. Partisan is the one that said you be lying on your dead mother, bitch. Baby, because...
Oh, all right. When you hear the full thing,
It's more to that.
It's not. I'm about to say that's like what I heard just now wasn't
no,
crazy.
It's bad.
She was
crazy.
saying dig your mom up because you guys need to stop lying on her. Like, but I don't know what's the truth or what's the lie. Like I said, this is my first time hearing all this. You know what I'm saying? I try not. I don't like to hear. I don't like to hear women, especially women, beef. But like, you know what I'm saying?
I think two things. I think Nicki's beat music response was whack.
Mm-hmm.
The get up on your big foot. I feel that was whack.
I need to hear it.
I feel like, let me see.
You feel like what else? You feel like what else?
Hold up. There we go. Bad B, she like 6 foot. I call her Bigfoot. Get up on your good foot. Bro, you're rhyming foot with foot the whole time. So to me, that's whack, right? To me, that's whack. That bar by itself is whack.
Yeah, but
respectfully.
But
so that response was whack. Now, once she takes it to the different level of conjure up your mother effing mom and start talking about your dead parent, and I feel like that's too far.
Twisting the words. That's why I say she didn't go too far because she might have mentioned her mom, but she said conjure up your dead mother. Stop conjure up. You need to stop. I don't know. So basically, she said you need to stop lying on your mama. You know what I'm saying? Because she did say basically dig up. You know what I'm saying? So you can, you know what I mean? So whatever. But she was basically telling her to stop lying on your mama. That's what she basically was saying.
Bro,
I didn't see nothing too crazy about that comment. I ain't gonna lie. At first, I was like, what? Yeah, she didn't say F your mama, F your dead mama. She said, but, Nicki's B words hit hard.
Boy, she's from New York, though. No, those are aggressive B words. Now, where I give Nicki, to an extent, Megan brought up her husband. So once Megan brings up once you bring family into it, I guess all gloves
fair.
are off or everything is fair or whatever. I think going at somebody's dead whoever is still past that line. Like if y'all take the gloves off, it's almost like you're taking the skin off when you go somebody's dead person.
But let's look at it from Nicki's point of view, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Nicki feel like she's lying, right? So if, all right, say I'm around, no, I'm not. Let's say we round somebody, right? And we find out, and they, you know what I'm saying, we know they lying about something in front of somebody, like say we meet some executives or something.
Okay.
And we know they start lying just to try to be cool. You know how some people try to
yes, sir.
Be cool. So they start lying, and we know they lying. They be like, man, on my dead mama. man, on my mama's soul, man, on my dead mama, man, on my mama life, dog, on everything. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't feel you like, and then like you know what I'm saying? You telling me, you know they lying. You feel what I'm saying? You telling me, then they go out there and they try to push a story to make it that, you know what I'm saying, and try to make, I'm sorry, yeah, and push a story that you feel is fabricated and you feel like they lying to their core, and then they saying on my mama, you gonna push that line. You lying on your mama. She's not saying F your dead mama. You know what I'm saying? She basically said you need to dig your, I forgot how she said, but like she basically said you need to dig your mom up because, you know what I'm saying, do something because you keep lying on her. Like, you know what I'm saying? Stop lying on that lady like that, you know what I'm saying? Stop lying on the dead. But that's how she feel.
That's a good point of view. I didn't see it that way. I respect it. I also feel like we don't have full context because I'm not showing you the full video of what was said and how it was said. But you got a point. Because if somebody lying on that's still rough though. I ain't gonna.
All she's saying is
still rough. That's still rough.
And to think about it, she's just pushing the fact that because everybody talks about the dead and this and, you know, the dudes, this the dead, the people, you know, people listen to the music, whatever. You know what I'm saying? All she's talking about is stop lying on your dead mama, stop lying on your dead. And she's just pushing that and she's pushing it with a childish effect. So everybody's more focused on the fact that she's being childish. Or the people who's looking at it to say like, Nicki, you're wrong because you mentioned her mom. Like, you know what I'm saying? She looking at it like, all I said was, you know what I'm saying? You need to stop lying to your mama.
I get it. Is there a limitation as to how far you can go in when you don't like someone? Or do you feel like it is what it is? Everything is fair in love and war.
What I'm gonna say is,
and let's personalize it.
To personalize it, okay.
Yeah, let's take it off of Nicki now.
What I've learned is you do better working, like establishing who you feel as your enemies and who you feel as your allies. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
So once you establish that, you know what I mean? You should look at everyone around you as if, you know what I'm saying, you could benefit from them, even if they're your enemies. Because you can still find a way to work with your enemies to make a, you know what I'm saying, make a greater world on a pact.
That is such a PC answer, and I respect it.
And I'm just saying, like,
no, I respect it.
Yeah,
I respect it though.
There's a way,
I am mad at it.
Just because you may, just like say for like hypothetically, you and Ken may be like, I'm gonna still holler at Ken. I'm gonna still holler at you. I'm not gonna pick a side or go in between. I may hear both sides, but I'm gonna tell y'all should talk that out. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna tell you. But I'm not gonna say, man, nah, I'm siding with it unless one is absolute. Even man, I ain't gonna lie, unless you absolutely equivocally wrong. You know what I'm saying? Then it's like, all right, come on now. Hey, bro, you know, I understand you're upset, but you're wrong.
No, because I was about so with me, I think that because I think you took it somewhere else. But the first half, I would say there in me, there is a limit on how far I would personally go.
Right.
Now, if me and you beefing, I can't tell you how far you should go, but I just know how far I would go. And there is a bar. And maybe I have never been pushed to the limit to where I would cross that bar, because you never know what can cause you to cross that line to where it's like, you know what, everything is off now. Right. You don't know. But then on the other point to what you were saying as far as like being in the middle, I feel like if you're wrong, as my friend, I'm supposed to tell you that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like if both of you friends are, if both of my friends are beefing, for whatever reason, if I'm the middle guy, I gotta correct you. Like I'm not, because you said you would just stay in the middle unless it's equivocally wrong. You
gotta be undoubtedly wrong. Other than that, just like with this situation, I didn't know. You know what started it? What made Megan put the thing out?
Well,
what
and
you know what I'm saying?
They've been brewing this been going on for a minute. They've both been subliminally dissing each other for a minute now.
I didn't know
Latto is also been a part of this, but Latto, they all beefing with Nicki, seems like, right? I don't know this either. I'm just talking about what I see and what I've read. Okay, people? Nicki and Megan were cool. Seemed like, I guess, industry cool at one point. They made a song together. I forget what the song was called. Hot Girl Summer or something like that. They made a long time ago. Nicki and Cardi were beefing. They've been beefing. Turns out after Megan does the song with Nicki, Megan goes and does a song with Cardi. Ever since then, it seems like friction got created. And goes back to your thing where if you're the middle friend, which Megan was, she wasn't picking sides. She was working with both of them. But when once Megan picked her who we consider Nicki Minaj's enemy, which is Cardi B, once she went and did a song with her, Nicki might have took offense to that. I don't know if I would take offense to that, but I low-key understand it. Because I don't know if I could be cool with you if you go and mess with my sworn enemy.
Okay.
Like a better, I don't know if I could be cool with you in that aspect.
But I'm saying though, but that's on a different level. These people are industry friends. They're not their real everyday friends. You feel what I'm saying? So if I was an artist in the music industry and you were an artist you are an artist, but I say if I was an artist in the music industry or whatever, we blew up, we on their level. They're huge.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
All right. Now, I'm not your everyday friend, but when we see each other, we speak, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We did a song together, boom, it did its thing, boom.
Right.
Now, I don't owe you anything to tell you that I'm about to go work with somebody even though you beef with them.
I agree.
Then on top of that, you telling me the song with Cardi and Megan must have been was way bigger than the song with
way bigger.
You know what I'm saying? The
And
Nicki
Hot
and
Girl
Megan.
Summer,
So it's like,
was,
so
yeah,
you telling
remix.
me I should go miss an opportunity or a bag? You know what I'm saying? Then they're on brand. Two ladies, beautiful, can twerk. Like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like, so they're on brand. Sexual, you know what I mean? So, like, to me, it just made sense. Like, you shouldn't be mad at the person for, like, trying to achieve greatness.
Plus,
that's all she's trying to do is leave a legacy in the music
that's
world.
it. And plus, on top of that, Megan was, at that time, still bubbling. I mean, no, she wasn't bubbling. She was already established as far as, like, okay, we know that this is who Megan is.
She's
but
still reaching
she was
another
still
level.
rising.
Right.
Right. So, whenever you're rising, obviously, if you have the opportunity to work with the biggest artist at that moment, you're going to hop on that. And as a friend, you would assume that I would be cool with you working with that other person.
Right.
Now, like we both have established at the beginning of this conversation, we don't know what's really going on. This is women business. We just talking just to talk because we don't have context. Because maybe Megan did do something behind the scene to make Nicki Minaj
or vice
angry,
versa.
Or vice versa. And that's what created the friction. And we just don't know because we're not in the industry.
Right. We're just looking at it from the perspective of what I'm being told and what, you know what I'm saying, what's being reported to my guy here. And it's like, you know what I mean? And like, we're trying to break it down to see like, because he's saying they've been, you know, subliminally dissing each other.
Right.
So we're trying to see, okay, through the music, okay, what it was. Because if it was the Cardi B thing, didn't Motorsport come out before WAP?
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? So
but Motorsport came out.
Then
the beef came.
More beef?
The clear line in the sand got drawn
right
after that song, because that's when Nicki and Cardi went on live and they were like, you know, going crazy at each other after that. So then once that goes, the lines are already been drawn. Girl, I don't mess with you. I don't mess with you. You stay on your side. You stay on your side. And that's been it.
Right. But it's music. Like that's not that's not her everyday friend. That's not her. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. I'm like, I see, like, you know what I'm saying? Like if Nicki Minaj like and Megan hung out, I'm talking about like with friends before the thing, and they hung out, and like I'm saying, or they could be in the industry and they hang out like come on, like
what if because Nicki has been accused of this. I don't know this. Nicki just been accused of this. She stopped or tried or attempted to stop bags behind the scenes, or Megan to Nicki, whatever, because Megan has a relationship with Roc Nation. And, you know, Jay's over there, Beyonce's over there. Maybe because Nicki doesn't like Megan, and Megan is signed to Roc Nation, now Beyonce won't rock with Nicki just to stand in solidarity with Megan. Mm-hmm. So maybe, you know, what if that was the case? Somebody stopped the bag, and then that's where, because it takes it away from we're only industry friends. Now, if the industry friends thing, no, now you're actually stopping my bag. Now you're going to the industry, and if you work with this person, I'm not going to work with you. If you give this sponsorship to this person, I'm not going to rock with you. Because now it's like, F the friendship. I don't even care about that. Now you're just stopping my money.
But technically, they're not stopping your money. The company's stopping the money. The company, one. No, wait. But wait, this is what I'm saying. The company's stopping the money, right? The company decides. So think about it. You could say that, and the company can still decide to go with you over me, right?
Yeah,
but me saying that, only thing, like you said, that. But I feel like I respect that because you're being up in front to this company. Like, okay, I'll do this.
I don't respect
if you know what I'm saying, as long as you don't put this person next to me. All right, boom. So now they won't have any friction with doing their campaign.
I don't respect that.
You don't put the company at jeopardy. You let the company know. I respect that.
I don't respect that.
You know that?
What? No, because we can still work for the same company. Why you gotta tell them if you hire them, you're not gonna get me?
I'm not, because that person might not be the energy that they need. They don't need you.
What I'm saying is, your campaign might run from. You might have to film the commercial in January, and I might have to film mine in June. We're never gonna bump into each other. But now you telling them don't hire me because don't hire her because you want to hire me. That's stopping my bag.
You both under contract, so if the company does decide to put y'all together without telling y'all, then what?
No way. You like Cat Williams says, if it's not in the contract, it's not in the contract. Whatever you decide goes in your contract.
Right. So they say we need you to come do a commercial here, and you know what I'm saying, and you didn't state that
you can put, I don't want to work with this person ever.
That's all Nicki did. That's all Megan did. Like, there's nothing wrong with that.
We don't know that's what they did, but what I'm saying is,
I'm sorry, allegedly, but like that's nothing wrong with that.
See, that's where you're messing it up. That's where you're messing. Okay,
talk to me. I'm sorry.
Listen to what I'm saying. Okay, I could go to Pepsi. I go to Pepsi. A Pepsi. Me and Ty have beef, right? I don't care if you hire them. Just don't hire them at the same time. Not hire them. Just don't book them for the same show, commercial, episode, the same time you're booking me. I don't care if you hire them. Hire him if you want. Just don't book them at the same time. So book me in January for a commercial, book Ty in March. Just make sure we never cross path. It's different from me saying, if you hire him at all, you're not going to get me. That's different. To me, because now I'm stopping your bag indefinitely. The first, I'm giving them an option. Hey man, I can hire them. I just won't make. You gonna still get your bag. Just you gonna get it in March, but you gonna still get your bag. It's different from me saying don't hire them at all, and I don't like that.
To me, you said the same thing two different ways. Because either way the cut go, it's a choice, right? The company has to decide who they're gonna work with. So just because you tell me, okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna only make your contract for me, and you know what? I'll probably go get her for March. She's probably gonna be hotter in March. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I'm saying I don't care if you do that.
Or like, you know what I'm saying, man. I might go holler at Pepsi. I might go holler at Coke and be like, hey, Coke, let's run a campaign. You know what I'm saying? Let's make some money off this beef. You go hire Megan over there at Coke. I'm gonna take thing over here for Pepsi. We'll sign them up around the same time. Give him the bag. Like that's great co-branding right now.
You didn't. But what was the same in my statement?
What I'm saying is, it's the company's choice, regardless if you stated that or not. And me as a business person, I'd rather you tell me that up front. Well, look, I don't want to work with this person. All right, cool. So I can decide to either go with you or go with them. It's my choice as the company. That's how I look at it. Like I don't look at it just because you said it. Well, if you come here, I ain't gonna work with them. All right, well, we'll holler at you. You know what I'm saying? I might want to work with them more than I want to work with you. It's all about the company's choice. That's all I'm saying.
It's definitely no. Yeah, well, that was never in debate. It's obviously always the company's choice, and the company's always. But
obviously you should respect
go
that person saying
with the hottest person.
Right.
I respect. I don't respect nobody stopping nobody else's bag, bro. I just don't. That's just me. I respect you saying I don't like you. I don't mess with you. Don't ever put me in the same room with this person. I respect that upfrontness. I don't respect if I'm here, you're not gonna get a bag. I don't want you to get a bag while I'm getting the bag here. I don't respect the stopping not that stopping you indefinitely from getting the bag with this company for as long as I work here. I don't respect that.
Okay.
Because why? We can still get but I mean, hey man,
we can get the bag together, but at the end of the day,
no, we ain't gotta get together.
The company has the final say so.
Agreed.
So like, you know what I'm saying? Like we just gotta, you know what I mean? Like it's just you just have to I respect that if either artist said that, I respect it because you are letting that company know this will be a conflict. You know what I mean? And they understand. okay, either I'm gonna rock with you because of this, or I'm gonna go get somebody else who's conflict free from that person, so you can add that person. It's all on the company's decision.
I respect that, and
You know
I
what I
agree
mean?
with the company's part. I agree.
Yeah, but Nicki Minaj is a vet. Like, let's shout out to both women, man. Let's like
Shout
y'all
out to
keep
both
like
women.
keep it the music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just
the
keep it
music.
there. Just keep it there. I mean,
Let's get the bars, man. Come on, Nick, we need you.
please, because that Bigfoot, Littlefoot, 6 foot, 7 foot, that was not it. But I know she's capable of it.
Yes.
I'm never questioning Nicki Minaj's ability to rap ever. I'm just saying that wasn't it.
Okay.
But to each his own.
To each
You know what
his
I'm saying? You heard about Oprah and Taraji P?
The things I've read like some headlines saying that she was just unhappy with her pay or something like that in Hollywood. That's what.
Yeah, that's basically it. Her pay in Hollywood and how she almost didn't do The Color Purple because they didn't want to pay her fee or whatever they brought to the table at the first the first offer was lowballing her what she regularly gets paid now or what she would require. And this happened, and people been going a little crazy about it because whenever Color Purple was coming out, she was on a run promoting the movie, but she would oftentimes bring up this or this question would come up because she wanted to talk about it, and it went kind of viral. People got mad at Oprah saying, hey man, if you're an executive producer, a black executive producer on this show, matter of fact, why wouldn't you, knowing what she's dealt with, give her what she deserves, one, and two, why would you lowball her off the rip? Oprah responded, the little clip I saw was her saying, I don't know why are y'all accusing me as if she didn't really have a say in that aspect of their pay, which I don't believe that because you're Oprah. I'm pretty sure you have a say in how much these people get. Yeah, but hey man, if she says she doesn't or implied she doesn't, then she doesn't. Now, my real question is because the movie didn't do well. The acting, they got nominated for Academy Awards and whatnot, was great, they said. But as far as in the box office, the movie was a flop.
Yes,
the budget was $100 million. I think they made.
I think it's like 60 or something like that.
Or that's even more than that. Okay, well then.
I thought it was like 60 from what I.
Okay, so we're back. we're back. So people were mad because it was like, Oprah, I'm pretty sure you have a say in how much these people get paid, and why aren't you doing a better job at paying these people? Anyway, the budget for the movie was $100 million. It underachieved, and the executives, from what I saw, are mad at Taraji. They're blaming her because of her because of her being outspoken about these kinds of things. At this moment, while promoting the movie, it kind of probably gave the movie a bad rap. That's what they're saying.
I think that you shouldn't have remade The Color Purple. It wasn't one of those movies that it just shouldn't have been remade. It was like, I understand, like maybe like then you like I didn't see it.
Me either.
Cause like I watched the first one, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say I enjoyed it, but I watched it a couple of more times after I've seen it the first time when I was younger and stuff like that. All right, cool. You know what I'm saying? It has its moments, but I didn't like. I didn't want to see no remake of it.
You know what? I've seen maybe 40% of that movie. I've never seen the whole Color Purple, the old school. I've never seen the whole thing. So I don't know.
It's funny, bro. It's like going back and looking at it now, it's like the little moments that they have. It's funny. It's funny.
Okay.
It has its moment, but like going back and look at and then from what I'm hearing, it has its moments of certain things, and it's like, man, like I know they changed the story up. Like it's nothing wrong with women empowerment, but I know it's probably like buku women just jumping on men and how men ain't this, and then we probably was the harsh, you know what I'm saying, which was crazy back then, but at least the old movie showed a little bit of how, Harpo showed it. You know what I'm saying? Harpo learned how to beat it, Sophia from his father. You know what I'm saying? Or really from man, I forgot my girl name. Who Whoopi played. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because she the one who told her to beat her. She the one who told her to beat Sophia. You know what I'm saying?
See, I don't know these characters. I don't know who Sophia is. I don't remember who Sophia is. But let me tell you, I didn't, like I said, I only watched a portion of the old movie. I'm sure the new movie is different, but I think what made it worse also was them making it into a musical.
It's a musical?
Yeah.
I definitely would.
Like, they
I
sing
love
a lot in
musicals,
the
but I
thing.
want to see it on Broadway. I don't want to see a musical in a movie. Did you see
They said Taraji killed it though. They said she did a great job. And the girl, I forget her name. She got nominated for an Oscar. She's kind of I don't know how to express.
I don't know. I knew once you announced it, I didn't want to see it. That was one thing I said to myself. I
thought I would have wanted to see it, but whenever I saw that it was a musical, I was like, I ain't trying to see it. I'm not trying to see a musical now. Because it's coming on streaming soon because it did so bad in the box office. So if maybe I am home one day and I just don't got nothing else to see, I might pop it on and check it out and see, because they say it's great as far as acting wise, the storyline, I guess, the music, the singing. They say it's great. I just don't know if I want to pay to go see that, honestly.
I don't know if I want to watch it.
That time.
I don't think people want to watch it. I'm gonna speak for the people a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Well, I can say the people. I don't think I wouldn't want to watch it. It's just like, why? Like, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing like.
I mean, but that's like every movie.
Ain't nothing wrong with a remake. Ain't nothing wrong with a remake, but like that movie is just certain movies you just shouldn't touch. Like Harlem Nights. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like certain movies you just with Eddie Murphy. You know what I'm saying? Certain movies you just shouldn't touch because those people, what we realize now, were legends in their own right.
True.
You feel what I'm saying? And they we can laugh so hard because we knew what they were trying to accomplish, especially in life. Like how can you make two people wrongfully convicted of something they didn't do? You know what I'm saying? Hilarious. They took a tragedy and made it a comedy.
Yeah, classic too.
Right. You know what I mean? So like, I wouldn't want to see nobody remake that. You know what I'm saying?
What movie would you want to see remade? An old school movie that you think would be a dope remake? You think? Did you ever watch Fresh Prince?
Yeah, I seen it.
The remade one.
I seen the first season, but it made me upset, man. They made Uncle Phil an alpha, man.
He always been an alpha.
I don't know. I thought I'd never really heard him establish what he was. You know what I'm saying? But they made him an alpha in the new series. I'm like, damn, you could have made him a sigma. Like, damn.
Oh, you mean alpha as in
his fraternity?
Yeah, man. I'm talking about like alpha or beta man, male. That's what I'm like. He always ran this house.
Nah, shout out to my alphas. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my divine nine. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? It's sigma or die for me. You know what I'm saying? But but other than that, I enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? They kept it on brand. But as a remake, at first I thought. I thought Martin. I said, man, why they don't remake Martin?
Nah, not a show. Don't remake. No, don't redo a show. That ain't gonna work. I'm talking about movies, maybe.
And then I said to myself, no, go ahead.
I was about to say movies. I can't see none of the classic shows being remade. But then again, The Fresh Prince, I haven't seen it though, so I don't know. But they say it was good. They said it was good. So maybe they knocked it out the park. But I think if they were to remake any movie, which I guess what Color Purple did was. Don't keep it the same. Remake it, same name, same characters maybe, but like different storyline, which is what Color Purple did, I think, because it's not. I don't think it's the same storyline like we said at the beginning. It's not the same.
I don't know, but you shouldn't call. If it's not the same, you shouldn't call it the Color Purple. You should call it the Color Purple 2, or
that would be
a different Color Purple or something like that. You should call it the Color Violet. You know what I'm saying? Something like that.
Yeah.
But don't call it the Color Purple if it's not gonna follow the same storylines. Like if you when they remake, I'm sorry, but when they remake the Lion King movies and stuff like that, it follows the same storylines. You feel what I'm saying? Same characters follow. It just what I'm saying. It's a little stuff. Some stuff are just a little ramped up. Some details a little.
If you think about it, I didn't watch Color Purple, so maybe it is the same. But maybe it is the same. It's just maybe the storyline. Maybe it's tweaked. Mm-hmm. But maybe animated movies are more easier to recreate into live action. Maybe because Lion King wasn't bad. I wasn't a big fan of the soundtrack, but the movie itself, it wasn't bad.
To me,
it wasn't bad.
It was just nostalgic.
That's what I'm saying.
That's it. Like that's the only thing that made it great.
So maybe
I wouldn't go watch it again.
Yeah, I wouldn't watch it. I think I watched it once, and that was it for me. Yeah, I wouldn't watch it.
It was just for the nostalgia. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agreed.
You know what I mean? But like the same thing with the Little Mermaid remake. It was in Mulan remake. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
Mulan was dope, but I wouldn't watch it again.
Yeah, I
well,
would watch
actually,
it
I
again.
would if I'm bored.
My
Little
daughter
Mermaid,
loved
never.
the Little Mermaid.
Nah, I'm good.
It was long as
My
hell.
wife loves it.
They took an hour. They took an hour and I think 19-minute movie and turned it to 2 hours. But my daughter loved it.
I
She
can
was
do
there.
without it.
She was up there. I'm a mermaid. I'm like, oh no, you out your, you know what I mean? So shout out to Halle Bailey. She did her thing.
Bailey. Shout out to her.
But a movie that I would love to see remade. Did they do Hercules? Remember Hercules?
They made a bunch of Hercules, but I don't think with the story, with the cartoon, or the animated version that we grew up with, not. But they made them more into like the Greek god version of Hercules, which I guess in the TV show he was a Greek god as well, or half god, half man. But I mean,
I don't really think there's no movies I can think of. Maybe, maybe Mrs. Doubtfire or classic.
Nah.
I'm just throwing stuff out there.
I understand.
I'm throwing stuff against the wall. See what sticks.
I'm just answering.
Flubber. What about Flubber?
I can't. We need to leave Robin, but then again, they did remake Jumanji, and it was fire.
What about Ace Ventura?
I could see Ace.
You can see him redoing Ace.
I could see Ace.
Who would be your Ace Ventura though?
I ain't gonna lie, I don't know a lot of white actors.
White Jim?
I don't know.
You do know a lot of white actors.
Okay, let me make it more specific. I don't know a lot of white actors that are in that pocket as far as like comedy wise, like that. I don't know a lot of white actors.
See,
I know a lot of drama actors or action actors white, but I don't know like comedic white actors that.
See, for me, they messed up when they like and White Men Can't Jump. They put Jack Harlow in it. I'm like,
they said that movie was good. I ain't watch it.
I can't go see no movie with Jack Harlow in it, man.
Why not, bro?
Nah, bro. Like, and White Men Can't Jump, bro. Like, come on, you should have went, guys. Like, I don't know, you I don't know. You could have did it. You could have did it differently. Like, and then I feel like that wasn't it. That wasn't it for me.
I heard it got pretty decent reviews. I heard.
Yeah,
hey,
it's subjective.
Look, I just opened my phone. Quick, this is a quick left turn.
Breaking news.
No, it's not breaking news. Oh. But did you hear about Vince McMahon? That's
the owner of WWE.
Yeah. Did you hear about him?
Would he died or something?
No, he has resigned from his role as executive chairman following disturbing allegations of sexual assault, trafficking, and physical abuse.
Oh. Whoa, yeah, you got to step down from that, G. You gonna hurt the brand.
And apparently he had been sued before. He has paid off a few people before. Oh. The last one he had was in 2002, right? I think it was the same girl. They settled. He was supposed to pay her $3 million. He only paid her $1 million. So she brought the suit back up, and this time she revealed text messages and information revealing of the alleged abuse, right? I was looking for text messages and stuff like that. I didn't see nothing as far as like how they would describe this abuse or whatever. But I was listening to a podcast this morning, the Joe Budden podcast. Shout out to y'all, always giving me my info. They was talking like Joe read the whole text message back and forth, and it was very graphic. It was very, very graphic. This man was talking about very rated R stuff to this woman.
Like he would kill her or something like that?
No, it was more of like
butt plugs and stuff?
Very sexual stuff.
Okay.
Like, I want to see semen coming out of your nostrils and out of your face, and I want to see 3 penises. And basically the same thing Diddy was doing with Cassie, or those text messages where he was like, I want to see you being out by all these different stuff.
Damn.
And he was setting up like dates for the girl to like go and have intercourse with her, with his friends and whatnot. It was very explicit. I wouldn't even want to read that, but it was very explicit. But at the end of the text thing, she responded with, well, maybe not to. I'm paraphrasing. Maybe not tonight because I'm not feeling as well, but I'm getting better. And yeah, we could probably do it like this weekend or something like that.
Right.
So in the text message, it seems like she agrees with whatever the arrangement is. So now she's, since he didn't pay her back, she's claiming it's all that different stuff. So it's tough. What do you think? I don't know.
I
It's
think Mr. McMahon made the right move. Step down, my boy.
Yeah, definitely.
And then
step
maybe
down.
if he, like, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of stuff, bro, you know what a lot of people, like, they forget about a lot of things. Like, if it's not in the the news, they don't, they just lay it by the wayside. So maybe it's going to be one of them things. Like with Diddy. Like, Diddy's not in too much heat right now. He's still getting some jokes, but he's not getting, like serious bad press right now.
In the public eye, but behind the scenes, he's losing everything. Well, chill out, Brian. Not everything. He's definitely not losing everything.
He
but
just backed out of the businesses that has
a bunch of his businesses.
Advertisements, yeah.
Advertisement. He stepped down from his company, the alcohol brand. They separate. Like he's a lot of stuff. Macy like a lot of stuff for him has been going array.
Right.
So maybe he's not in the public eye right now, where we're talking and joking but I'm sure he's lost money.
Yeah.
He's lost a lot more money than he gave that girl. Obviously,
people
I'm
still
sure.
drinking Ciroc. People still like.
But he's not a part of that no more.
Oh, so hold on, but I'm pretty sure he still gets a cut.
Nothing.
That's his.
Nothing. He was a partner with them. Nothing.
Wow.
Ciroc or the brown liquor was that one? The Hennessy looking like whatever that's
I know
called.
what you're talking about. Wow, even in Revolt, I heard he.
Well, I think he's the owner of that. He just stepped down as CEO. I'm pretty sure he owns that.
Yeah.
I think I could be wrong.
So with Vince McMahon, you think he'll still get a piece of the WWE pie?
From what? Yeah, I think so.
As the owner, like he's just stepping down as
he owns majority of the shares, and apparently they just made a deal with Netflix for Netflix to be Raw's exclusive streaming service. So now. And they also made a deal with UFC. They're now partners.
Wow.
WWE and UFC are now like.
That's big for them. That was like you know what I'm saying? It's like Blockbuster and Netflix making the deal.
Facts.
In the beginning.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
But I bet Blockbuster regrets that, boy. Man, I bet
people are like, what the hell is Blockbuster? Yeah, some kids like, what the hell is Blockbuster?
What is a Blockbuster? But anyway, bro, yeah, that's crazy. Vince McMahon, it's crazy because I grew up on Raw and SmackDown. I grew up on that. So you see these people and you don't never assume, you just don't be thinking they be doing these kind of stuff behind. But people
are people too.
Rich people are people too.
Mm-hmm.
And what I've learned in life is the same way we get used to sex or doing anything over and over, you get used to. Now you want to take it to a different level because you're used to this. People in that kind of world with that kind of access, after a while, they get tired of having regular intercourse with beautiful women. Now they got to they got to take it overboard because I'm sure him, Diddy aren't the only ones doing that. And it's like, if you have a pic of the litter with these beautiful women around the world, why would you choose to just sit back and want to watch her be effed by? How does that turn you on? But it's like, I've done that, so I've already done that. So now I'm used to it. So now let's take it to a different level. What else is gonna excite me? Okay, I did that. What else is gonna excite me? Okay, I did that. What else is gonna excite me? That's life. You get used to stuff. And if
but like that's why they tell you to abstain from a lot of the things. I can say abstain, but like break down the things you enjoy. You feel what I'm saying? Don't overdo the things you enjoy. I love chocolate, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not for to sit around and eat 17 Hershey's chocolate bars, you know what I'm saying? So I love sex, but I'm not for to sit around and like, yeah, she might be beautiful, but hey, I'm gonna come back to that another time. You feel what I'm saying?
But
I feel like if you just one of them people, I feel like you're out of control.
That's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying though, bro. Whenever you get to such a level of success of a Diddy, where he was a billionaire at one point, Vince McMahon, who is a
you didn't dry your foot off good enough.
What do you mean?
When your foot itch like that?
No, it's not itch. I'm trying to fix my sock.
I was about to say you didn't dry your foot off good enough.
No, or you didn't put lotion on. That's what it be.
Yeah, get between them toes.
If your foot dry, you need lotion. But Vince McMahon is $100 million there, I'm sure. Maybe 200, 300, 400.
He's not a billionaire by now?
I don't know. I don't think so.
He's been doing this stuff
for a long time, and I didn't know he created Raw and SmackDown. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. But like they've been doing that for so long. You have that kind of money, bro. You've done seen the most beautiful women. You've done had the pick of the litter. You've probably done it all. Now it's like, let's take it to a different level.
Man, and that's my thing though. So if 2.8 billion.
Or he's him or his company.
It says him.
Wow. Well, look at that. A man's billionaire. So it's like, man, and you get that kind of money, you start to think you can get away with it all. Because you got away with it so long, and I just pair her off.
I pray to God we never get like that.
I'm
Like,
1,000%.
It don't change me. I pray that money just helps me better my community. I don't want it to change me from being a great person. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. Of
course,
that's tough.
I'm gonna buy a lot of weed.
Oh yeah, I know you.
And put it in the stat. You know, and try to.
I ain't gonna lie. I laughed at you when you said that last time, but I laughed at you because why would that be the first thing you do? But I mean, if I get a chance to quit my job,
when you get a chance,
when I get a chance to quit my job, I'm definitely smoking weed.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say I'm gonna be a daily habitual smoker, but to relax, to create, to chill. Like if I ain't gotta get drug tested, fam.
The world's evolving, bro. Cause like you know what I'm saying. There's a lot of with the legalities coming in. Like you know what I'm saying. Like some people are now using marijuana to medicate themselves in Louisiana because it's legal medically as long as you get your card.
Yes. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like the world's changing, bro. Cause I remember a time, bro, somebody got caught with a blunt. You thought they went to jail for months, sometimes even a year or some change. You know what I'm saying? So now that it's starting to become minor, we as humans, like with the liquor becoming legal, we have to find a way to be safe and be careful around each other because we don't want to hurt each other while indulging in these products.
Yes.
We want to enjoy these products and have fun, man.
1,000% agree.
Yes, indeed. It's not here to hurt. It's not here to hurt us. It's here to help us.
That's a fact.
I'm telling you.
Hey, Tori Hart, Kevin Hart's ex, recently had an interview where she spoke about a bunch of different stuff, but the main thing is, she spoke about the Cat Williams stuff, which is funny because we talked about that. But what I want to talk about is her keeping the last name, right? Mm-hmm. And she was asking like, why did you decide to keep the last name? And she was saying, I've earned it. It's who I've been for so long. Like, why would I give it up? It gets me, believe it gets her jobs, obviously, because if you hear Hart, then you gonna automatically. So, how do you feel like if you get married and with your success, and you and your old lady decide to split ways, how do you feel with her keeping your last name?
See, that's a tricky question, right? Because it depends on what she does.
Okay,
you know what I mean? Because
okay.
If she splits and she start doing porn, are you upset? Because now, you know what I'm saying? Because the draw is the last name that you gave her. You know what I'm saying? But if she splits and she keeps that name, and like with Kevin Hart and them, she's providing for herself. You know what I'm saying? Because some people fail to realize that Tori was a comedian the same time Kevin was a comedian. She had kids.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, she had kids. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, it's going to slow down for her to ramp him out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like now she's at a point where her kids are grown for the most part. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So she can go out there and really harness her craft. Like, I respect it. I like the fact that she getting back out there, and then now you on the biggest stages with sold out crowds with Cat Williams. You know what I mean? Man, that's good for her. That's a good advancement for her career. She might be the next Hart to take a jump. You know what I mean?
So it's a pro to you. Like you're okay with what you say? It depends.
It depends on the situation. Like, but for what she's doing, like if I'm Kevin Hart, and I know Kevin's probably looking back at it, he's like, yeah, go get that money. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like that's one thing you know about K. He's not a hater at all.
Not
he gonna tell you like regardless of all that, man. Look, that's a big bag. Go get it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
would you marry if you got married? Would you be okay with your fiance, whatever, to keep her name from her other husband?
Is she remarried?
If she's remarrying you, yeah. But that name also, like in Tori Hart's situation, where it brings income, so it has enough. Would you want her to change her name, or would you to your last name, or you would be okay with your wife keeping her?
No, I'm gonna ask this, then I'm gonna answer. Is she remarried?
No,
she's not remarried. Okay, hypothetically. Okay,
yeah.
To answer that question, legally her name would be my last name. Her stage name is her stage name. Childish Gambino real name ain't Childish Gambino.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Even though some people do use their real name, but you know what I mean? Like, you know, it's like it'll be her moniker. Like if that's the way you get bags, that's the way you get money, then as a man, you should respect that.
I agree. Yeah, I don't think I could be mad at it if in that aspect. What if she tells you, no, I'm keeping it legally and stage name?
It wouldn't work like that. That wouldn't work.
You
That wouldn't work.
That would be a reason to call off the wedding.
No, it's a man. No, I feel like that's a conversation you go have before y'all even start planning the wedding.
No, I'm just making the situation spicy.
Oh, okay. So, like, so
We
you
bu-
didn't have the conversation.
You didn't
Now
have the conversation, and
y'all
now-
signing the paperwork
because you assumed as a man, you assuming, man, you gonna take my last name. So it's like I ain't gonna even bother asking you.
right.
But you get to it, and she's like, "Nah, I'm keeping my previous husband's name legally and stage name."
See, legally, that's the killer. You know what I'm saying? Because why? You know what I'm saying? Stage name, I'm with all that.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Legally, it's like you still effing this man.
That's what you go to?
I'm like, you
man.
still effing this man. Ain't no way, man. Kev still be coming over tapping that, man. Ain't no way, bro.
Yeah, I think
It was Tori in the room with him, man. Tori playing at the camera.
Hey, bro. Cold blooded. I think it definitely. I couldn't do it. I couldn't. It's hard for me to say that I would call off the wedding, but if you're fighting me this hard on why? Like, what is your reason for fighting me to keep this last name so bad? Why do you need it? Like, why isn't my last name good enough? That girl gonna pop up and say, "Are you worth $600 million?" You right. You got it, dog. You got it.
But
You got it.
At the same time, like, you know what I'm saying? Stage name, that's fine. Legally, like, it's like, all right, like Tina Turner, right? When Tina Turner got married, her stage name is still Tina Turner. You know what I'm saying? But her legal name, because she wanted to keep the name, remember she fought Ike for the name?
Yes, sir.
So, but her legal name is still
her name,
it's her name with her husband's name.
Oh, really?
You know what I'm saying? That she was
even know.
married to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Well, I forgot her real name. But yeah, like, you know what I'm saying, her real name with her husband's last name.
Okay.
She's not known as her real name and Turner or Turner this.
I mean, she is known as Tina. That's what she's known
her
as.
moniker is Tina Turner.
Yeah, but that's what she's known as. No
Right.
one knows her as Tina. I don't know the gentleman's name. No one knows her as that except for
Ike
her
Turner's
immediate
wife?
family. No.
You talking about?
I'm saying Tina Turner. You said she got remarried to somebody else, and she
before she
has
died.
the other dude's last name. And I'm saying no one knows her as that last name.
Right.
We all know her as Tina
Turner, right? And she kept that moniker.
There you go.
You know what I mean? And then,
Yeah.
like I said, she's making that money, but legally, she has that name. So if Tori was to get remarried and she kept the stage name, great. If your husband had a problem with him, something wrong with him. But if she'd have legally kept that name on paper or on the hyphenated, which we got a problem.
Ooh, the hyphen, that would be a tough
We'd have
one.
a problem.
The hyphen would be trash. The hyphen, because now
That's
the
another
hyphen-
man's
that's
name.
I can't do the hyphen.
The stage business.
I feel like that hurts me more than her just keeping his last name.
Want to hyphenate?
Yeah, because now you and then my last name gonna go last, so you're gonna be Hart Stewart. Girl, if you don't get out of
You
here,
don't get up out, man. I'm
if you
telling
don't get out of here, I feel like that would hurt more than just keeping that man's name. But to each his own, man. Hey, man, that was a good little topic. Yes,
indeed.
YF and Lucci, what going on with YF? And I heard
Yeah, apparently YF and Lucci is coming home. Shout out to Vlad TV for that's why I seen it on their website. He's coming home on a suspended sentence. Should be released soon. In court, they say he got up and he apologized to the family, I guess, for what happened.
YF and Lucci is a rapper from Atlanta,
Right.
and he's been in prison. How long? Jail now? How
He's
long?
in jail probably a year and some change probably now.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe more. Like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, Lucci's been locked up for a situation. You know what I'm saying? Man, one, I'm gonna say welcome home, Lucci. You know what I'm saying? But rest
Is he home?
He's on his way home.
Oh,
he's on his way home.
So
You know
don't
what
say
I'm saying?
welcome.
But
He
rest in
ain't
peace.
made it home yet.
But rest in peace to the young man that lost his life. You know what I'm saying? Like, and bless his family. Like, because you never want to see people lose their life. You know what I'm saying? Especially over pettiness. You know what I mean?
I don't know how the guy that lost his life, rest in peace to him, was he an associate of Thug?
I don't know the details. I
Okay.
just wanted to make sure, like, man, look, welcome home to this brother right here. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, God bless this family.
Yeah, there you go.
What I mean?
There you go. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you, and hopefully everything is everything. How do you feel about, like, I'm not gonna say that. Have you ever ghosted any a young lady in a relationship, or maybe not even a relationship, just a girl you was messing with? Have you ever ghosted people?
I'm pretty sure everybody them have ghosted somebody and been ghosted. I know I've been ghosted.
Have
And
I
I know
been
I've
ghosted?
Yeah.
I feel like I haven't. Don't say yeah for me.
Yeah, you know you did it before.
No, I said have I been?
You never been ghosted?
I feel like I've never. I didn't. I wasn't in the field like y'all Negroes were. I don't know if I have. I know I've ghosted, and I felt bad because the girl eventually got in contact with my friend, and then she talked to me, and I didn't think I had did anything wrong, and she started bawling on the phone. Like, you didn't call, you didn't text, you didn't say nothing. Like, if you didn't want to date, that's fine, but you don't just go someone, because she was like, it fed into her insecurity that she felt like she was already unattractive. So when I ghosted her, it fed into that, and that made her feel even worse about herself. And I felt so bad. I felt so bad for doing that to that young lady. I thought I got away scotch-free too. I thought I got away scotch-free, but whenever I was like, yeah, I ain't gonna do that again, because that's not nice.
Man.
That girl started crying on the phone. I was like, that's not nice.
Click.
Really?
Click. You know what I'm saying? Because think about it, bro. Like, bro, come on now, bro. I know there's guys that came up to her. She done gave her number 2 that she didn't want to talk to, that she didn't ghosted.
That's not the same. No, that's not the same thing.
Now she didn't got her karma.
That's not the same thing.
What I'm saying
no,
is,
that's not the same thing. Me and this girl went out. That's not the you.
You went out with her, and then
and then I ghosted. Ghosting isn't giving somebody number.
Bro, I didn't hit chicks and then ghosted after.
That's bad. That's what I'm saying.
That's not bad.
That is bad.
It's not bad. It's just it's just what happened.
When it happened to you, did it hurt?
I felt some type of way. I'd be lying to say if I didn't, but at the same time, it happens.
Did you have? You probably have, because you have a lot of experience in the field. Did you ghost before you were ghosted, or after you were ghosted, or both times?
After.
So after you was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna get my payback.
I ain't gonna lie. It's like getting your heart broken. You're like, I will never love him again. I would never love him.
That boy got ghosted and said, you know what? I'm gonna ghost all of y'all.
No.
Everybody gonna get it.
It's just certain things. It's like when the chick gives me flags like that time when you know what I'm saying, when it happened, like that's when I was like, you know, like might be dry or something like that. You know what I mean? You know, okay, boom. That's when I just, all right, I back out. You know what I'm saying? I go before you go. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. Well, that's okay. Ghosting, from my understanding, is you saw the girl, maybe you had intercourse with the girl, and you never called her back. Not you've been in. Now you could have been in a relationship with them, and then have you ever done that? Been in a relationship with someone and ghosted them?
Been in a relationship and ghosted them?
Yeah, like you want to break up, but you know how to break up, so you just literally just ghosted them.
No, I never. I like what I do is I become the biggest butthole.
Really?
What?
So that they can break up with you.
Yeah, I'm one of them people. I'm horrible at breaking up.
Yeah.
Every chick that I've been with, they can say they broke up with me because it was like, man, you just became, you know what I'm saying? Because I didn't want to do it, and I accepted. I'm like, okay, why you don't want to fight? I'm like, man, it's what you want.
Yeah, I've had that. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough because I was terrible at breaking up too. I was trash on it, bro. I feel like I stayed in relationships longer than I was supposed to because I couldn't break up with them.
Yes.
And then once they started crying, they kind of drew me in. But after that third cry, enough is enough. I'm done with you. But it was like, it was hard. It was hard because once I started to see you cry, I was like, okay, all right. Maybe we could work on it. Maybe we could figure this out. Let's give it one more again.
Yeah, you triggered me.
And a month later, I'm like, this girl again. But you
triggered me right now.
Oh, so you...
Because I had a chick, I was dating a chick. I ain't gonna lie, I thought I was gonna marry shorty, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And like, this was like fresh out of college, and I just moved back home. Boom. You know what I'm saying? I thought I was gonna marry shorty. We was dating for like 2 years. Ooh. So
that's
like,
the white girl?
Huh?
That's the white girl?
That's the white girl, you hear me?
Okay.
So I said, all right, ooh, you hear me? So look, I got that bitch. Look, hey. So like we dated, but like she wanted me to come to our people events and stuff like that. But I'm like, man, you know, you just feel comfortable around your people. But she come to my people shit sometimes. I mean, my people stuff sometimes. So it was like, Tyra, you gotta
repay that.
You gotta, yeah. So like, you know, I go, you know, but like then she brought it to me. She's like, you know, you need to stuff. My people be looking for you. Da 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 da. And I'm like, man, look, all right, I'm gonna come, and I you know, go. But I'd be like, look, you got an hour. You know what I mean? But like she enjoying her people. Like how much of a butthole I have to be to be like, you understand? We got an hour. That I, you know what I'm saying? You can bring me back and go back. Like, no, I'm doing too much when I can just simply, because them people were great to me.
Yeah.
Let me get that out the way. They were great. You know what I'm saying? My people were great to her. So it was like, I was tripping. So one day she came to me and she was like, man, you know what? I don't think this is going to work. Man, I started bawling out crying.
Oh,
hey, remember Martin?
Ty got feelings.
Hey, remember when Martin walked out, when Gina walked out the room? Gina. Hey, that's how it was. So I said, Gina. I was like, wait, give it. So I started crying. We started, like the OJ, we started crying together. You know what I'm saying? So we crying. And she like, okay, let's give it another chance. So, all right. And I think this was like,
a month later.
This was like Christmas, right? And then like, a week later, it's it's
man,
New Year's.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So she wanted me to go spend New Year's by her people. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga did it again.
I ain't want to go. I ain't want to go. So look, I found a way to weasel out that bitch, but like she was just too cool about it. She was like, all right. So the next thing you know, you did, man, she
hit you with a text.
What? I don't think this is gonna work. I started crying. Look, I was crying so hard. I went to my mama, hugged my mama, like, if me and my mama, we got one, like, the like tough love relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even my mama hugged me back. I was like, this is bad. I'm gonna die. So,
Heartbreak is tough,
so
bro.
I ain't gonna lie, but to me, it was karma because I was heartless before that. You feel what I'm saying? I guess I thought I was in a situation where, like, I ain't gonna say I was comfortable, but I was ready. I was like, all right, I can see myself doing this for real. You know what I'm saying? And then boom, God said, nah, G. And then when I was supposed to fix it,
God ain't said that girl said it.
She texted.
That girl texted. Hey, my boy, this ain't gonna work no more.
Can't do this,
I gave you a week, and literally a week later, you're behind doing exactly what you said you wouldn't do no more.
Oh man,
call it quits. See you later, my boy. Deuces. That's hard.
Man.
That's hard. Being broken up by text messages. Did I get broken up by text messages? No, me and my. I'm acting like I had 2 girlfriends. I broke up with one. The other one we agreed to broke up, but she moved on way too quick. And then I was like, wait a minute, I want you back. It was too late then. Sis was gone. I ain't seen sis ever since. Good for you. Oh no, I lied. She did come back. She did come back.
They always come back.
She did come back. She did come back. Yeah, she did. But I was already with my wife at that time, but we were girlfriend and boyfriend, and I was like, nah, I ain't doing it. I
can't do it.
Thank y'all for joining another episode of the Purely Talk Podcast. I am your host, Mr. DAG, and this is my guy.
_TLs. Follow me for more life advice.
Don't forget to follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube. Subscribe. We can listen to us on Spotify, Apple, iHeart, anywhere you listen to podcasts, man. Purely Talk Podcast. See y'all next week. Much love.
Peace and love. I try to say it.